What's up guys, it's LPS Gigafart here, and are your OCs terrible? I know they are, that's why you're watching this video, but don't worry, I'm gonna help you fix them. Today, I'm going to be showing you 5 tricks on how I make my OCs more fleshed out, and how you can do the same. Let's get straight to the point. Even if you really don't have your whole story mapped out yet of why these characters are here, you still want to know why your one character that you have is existing in this universe. So who are they? Are they a bully? Are they a mother? Are they, like, the toxic boyfriend? And why are they that way? What do they hope to gain by being the person that they are? And this doesn't have to be a lot. You don't need to come up with a whole backstory. You know, 'cause, like, sometimes the horse is just a background character. It's okay. But don't put the horse on the center of the stage and say, yes, she's the main character, even if she's not really a character. This kind of goes hand in hand with the last one. Like, are they a mother? Are they a son? Are they blah 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 blah? But what I really think helps me out with relationships is making Google Slides. I just take pictures of my OCs if they're customized at all, or I just take like stock images of them off Google. And then I just like make a family tree. I'll show an example on screen right now. I feel like this is a really good way to get things going, like to know who these people are and how they want to interact.
Give your character unlikable traits, for God's sake.
You may have heard of Mary Sue characters in terms of OC making, and a lot of times that applies to like, oh, this fantasy character, she has every superpower in the world and blah 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 blah. But Mary Sue's definitely also apply to average characters who are just way too likable. If you have an OC that's literally just a good person, that's not good. And you may think, why is that not good? Everybody's gonna love them! They're not. They're gonna see that character and be like, oh, this is just an unrealistic standard for what people are supposed to be. I definitely have my fair share of characters who have no unlikable traits. You guys don't even know who this is. I'm writing a whole story that I'm going to be putting out sometime summer 2026. Be prepared. But so far, she is just like so kind and nice and has nothing wrong, like has done nothing wrong. And so she's a work in progress character. Additionally, you may have characters that are just unlikable traits. And this isn't good either. Your antagonist should have a couple decent qualities about them to make them feel like, oh, so they're not just like the bully in the plot, you know? Giving your characters nuanced personality traits, that is like the main thing I would give as advice to help people like make their OCs more human or animal, because like Littlest Pet Shops. There's 2 different ways you can do this, and they're both on Google Slides. I totally forgot to mention that. And I like to do both. The reason I started doing this was so I knew, like, oh, this LPS owns this necklace, so they can be the only one to wear this one. If another character wears it, it'd be weird because it's their specific necklace. It just helped me keep track of the physical accessories I had, but it's also a good world building tool, in terms of, like, what is, like, a real life piece of clothing I would wear. Like, Miss Preppy Girl over here, this is what she would wear. If she was a real human being, she would wear this 24/7. So a lot of my characters, I give them both an in real life wardrobe and like their physical clothes that I have that they will actually wear. Now that you've got like basically your whole character figured out, there's one more thing that a lot of LPS tubers miss, and that's their voice. A lot of people, they just have the girl voice, the boy voice, and then some accents. And I'm a huge hypocrite for this. I do this all the time. So as a reminder to myself, but also you, give your characters different voices. If you really have a hard time doing like 2 different boy voices, 2 different girl voices, whatever the case may be, try and, like, look for voice actors, even if they're, like, your own friends. Like, hey, dude, could you give this guy, like, a couple voice lines for me? Your friend might be up for that. And if not, go on the internet and be like, hey, does anyone want to do voice claims for my OC? A lot of people love doing that, especially theater kids. And there are a lot of theater kids in the LPS community. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you, figure out your OCs a bit. Also, happy October. Look at my background. I actually really don't like fall. I'm not too fond of it. Like, my birthday's in early fall, and then I just associate the rest of the fall being not my birthday, and I get pissed off. Bye, guys!